While progressing in student life, at times we often feel stuck due to the lack of knowledge of how to manage our time well. And deciding how to prioritize different facets of daily self management gets hectic. When to relax, when to study, family time, what the right goals should be, and how to optimize our academic performance. A lot is not known in the journey a student has embarked upon. Lack of motivation, peer pressure, expectations at the academic front is draining for the student and parents. Most of the time, the focus is on working hard.
We can help you. At Mitr, we engage with a student wherever they are in the journey of career development and help them learn life skills to manage complex situations while enhancing their academic performance to optimal. Our involvement helps students in a great way by setting right goals and create options by following an objective process, thereby enabling them to define and manage their priorities, teaching them how to optimize their time management and self-awareness of same, being in the rut, help enhancing their emotional quotient with techniques like mind mapping, dealing with success and failure, and techniques to reinforce their goals and processes. Help them grooming with soft skills, very necessary in the competitive selection process.
About happiness in life. Consider that everything that we do about life and everything that we do in life is all about eventually being happy. Happiness is the ultimate goal of life. Levels of happiness could vary, but the higher the level of happiness, the best it works.
Favorite line that I always, love to talk about, and something that I love to use on myself is also that, there is nothing that can't be worked on. Right? Everything in this world, almost everything, right? Almost everything is something that can be worked on, could be, developed, right? Could be improved. We as human beings have such amazing capabilities and capacity that once we identify a certain thing, we can definitely try to improve on the same.
If you're really, if it is paining you, probably it's not your strength area, it's a weak area, right? If maths pain you, probably maths is not your strength area. If you love talking with people, maybe communication is your strength area. So some of these things, you will know it yourself. Further, apart from that, do ask your friends. Please ask your friends, what do you think I'm really good at? And they will tell you, rattle down those 3-4 things that you're really good at. Ask your parents. And sometimes parents also tell, मेरा बेटा इसमें से बहुत अच्छा है, मेरा बेटा मैथ्स में अच्छा है, मेरा बेटा दोस्तों के साथ बहुत अच्छी तरह से रहता है. They keep telling these things oftenly without you noticing it. So whatever they repeatedly tell about you, good about you, is your strength area. Right. So ask your teachers. Teachers observe you. They see your scores. They see your habits. They see your behaviors. Based on that, they will tell you what you're really good at. Second thing,
what are the changes that's happened? Things that are looking very different is work from home may continue to be a way of life, because organizations have realized, people have realized that nothing. There are lots of things that can be done as well from home, and possibly better, and those professions will perhaps continue to enjoy the benefit of working from home, if I might call that. Education and training have already gone digital, but there's a lot of scope of improvement. And with that, there would be a lot of training of the trainers that will come into play. We perhaps will not have to travel so much from work, because earlier we used to just take a flight for a 1-hour meeting to Chennai, or for some training session to attend in Dubai. And that's definitely
the way I look at analyzing work, or an analogy to work, is more to do with your mind, where you do your all logical things, your aspirations, everything is logical.
The message here is we all have our starting points, we have our journeys, and we have our destinations. So today it might look like we're not headed anywhere, but in the end, it will all work out. So there's no need to be disheartened at all, and it is absolutely fine to be an average. The second part of the story goes where it comes about finding your own mojo. While I was an average student, I ensured just one thing. I kept my desire to learn and keep that fire inside of me ignited. Whether it was traveling, meeting new people, or even exploring new cultures, it was all about upskilling myself for me. Although while learning, I didn't really know where that was actually heading to. But then if I were to look back and think and connect the dots, I have the job that I have today only because of the skills and knowledge that
The Time Tracker app is designed to know where and how can your activities be revised and your time can be used effectively. In the Time Tracker template, you're supposed to input your activities and the amount of time you have spent on them. Statistical data will be provided on the basis of that, which will help your mentors to take further action. The benefits for working professional are identifying if you need changes in your time management to optimize results, helping you get clarity on goals and creating new ones if needed, identifying what creates positive energy which can be unleashed for you to maintain your work-life balance. The benefits for university students program are identifying if you need changes in your time management to optimize results, helping you identify and work on positive energy creators in your schedule, events, and people as well. Identifying areas for productivity, success, and happiness. The benefits for school students are identifying if you need changes in your time management to optimize results, helping you get clarity on goals and creating new ones if needed, helping you drive the areas of right association, acts, and creating right energy for your preparation, as well as eliminate areas where you can save time and be more productive in your work schedule.
24/7 Chatbot Access program is designed to help you sort some emergency access and avails you the 24/7 support system with qualified counselors.
The chat box is open to our learners at all times. You can clear your doubts and queries by simply dropping a question here, and we will try our best to answer them as soon as possible and to the best of our ability.
Benefits of the 24/7 Chatbot Access for working professionals are: it makes your life easier, it makes you stress-free, it helps you to avail expert advice which will help you in life to go further. Benefits of 24/7 Chatbot Access program for university students are: it helps you minimize the exam stress, it helps in finding out the life goals. Benefits of the 24/7 Chatbot Access program for school students are: it helps to reduce stress during exams, and it helps to access counseling sessions and different webinars at Mentor Mitra.
Further action.
This is the questionnaire section. Here, you will be required to provide a few basic information about yourself, such as your current educational status, your future goals, etc. This is just to draw a precursory sketch before you begin your journey with us and our mentors.
The benefits of the environment questionnaire for working executives is knowing your version and work towards making it better. Gap analysis is done to find right solutions, understanding and identifying your needs from the base and working towards it, as well as knowing and identifying your goals and what needs to be done next. The benefits of the environment questionnaire for university students is knowing their version and making it better, bringing you from the zone of concern to the zone of comfort, assist you adequately using your environment and support system, as well as recognizing the needs from the very beginning and working on the same. The benefits of environment questionnaire for school students is knowing their version and making it better with an external expert view, help them leverage their environment and support system to drive them correctly, help them bridge a gap. All the constituents of our program, we also cater to the mental health of an individual, which ultimately helps an individual in case of working executives to affirm their right goals, identify their negative emotions, and create positive affirmations. Flexible counseling help reinforce behavior needed to improve the quality of life. A buddy and mentor who becomes part of your growth journey. In case of university students, it helps them deal with relationships better and put the right perspective, identifies one's negative emotions and worries and creates positive affirmations. Flexible counseling help reinforce behavior needed to improve their quality of life. For school students, it helps them deal with relationship issues better and put the right perspective to what's needed. Flexible counseling help reinforce behavior needed to improve their quality of life. A buddy, mentor who becomes a part of their growth journey and understands them when and how it's needed. So along with all our other constituents, mental health is also considered essential and the issues are catered to.
This is the clip from a live session that we have every Friday on Instagram. Various IGTV videos from our live sessions are available where our experts from various fields have shared their insights with us. Do check out our IGTV on Instagram for wonderful and insightful discussions on various topics ranging from relationship to mental health to leadership and career building.
People say thoughts create reality. What are your thoughts and views on this? Can you explain?
Yeah, so this is like a well-known quote everywhere. People used to say thoughts create reality, especially when people believe in law of attraction. They say that thoughts create reality, and it is true. Basically, what we are thinking about something in like at least for the majority of the time in a day, for example, like 8 to 10 hours, if you're thinking about a particular thing, that's how your belief system gets wired. So according to your thought, your belief system forms a pattern, and based on your belief system is how you act in your everyday life. So if you're believing about something, that's how you react to certain situation. And so that's how everyone says that thoughts create reality, because your thoughts are going to it's going to be a major part for your belief system, and your belief system is based on how you how you react and respond to it. So it all is interconnected, and that's why your thoughts create reality. So you have to be really tracking what you're thinking in a day. And for example, if it is going to be a negative thought or something, obviously you're gonna ruin your day. If you're fearing about something or it's definitely going to ruin your day, right? You might be waking up very happy and with so much confident and stuff, but when you just meet a random person who just spoils your mood just for a minute, and you're thinking about that whole day, obviously your thoughts are going to affect your pattern, how you react and respond to others, and you're going to ruin your day, the entire day. So thoughts create reality is basically you have to track your thoughts, you have to be positive about it, and that's how your life changes. You should not just do this as a task or something. It's a lifestyle. You have to track it every day.
Thank you.
What does actually 5 a.m. concept mean? And could you please explain this to us in detail? So this concept was popularized or given to us by Robin Sharma. And what the concept is that you wake up at 5 a.m. and you give yourself 1 hour. You divide that 1 hour into three segments of 20 minutes each. 20 minutes of exercising, 20 minutes of planning, and 20 minutes of doing some productive work. And it is important to remember that in that 1 hour, we do the work for self development. We don't do any professional work. We don't check our emails. We don't use social media. We practice only well being practices that are useful for our wellness and development. That is the main idea of the 5 a.m. club. Thank you, ma'am. It was in. So, ma'am, is it practically possible to follow 5 a.m. routine daily? So earlier, even I used to feel that it's impossible to wake up at 5 a.m. Like, who even does that? But I spoke to a lot of people. I joined a community. So, ma'am, could you please point out some advantages of 5 a.m. routine? So, the very first advantage of the 5 a.m. routine is that you get some extra time just to yourself. When you wake up at 5 a.m., most of the people are asleep. So, you have that quiet time to yourself. And at that time, you can work on the things which may be a little difficult for you, or the work where you need a lot of concentration, but you get distracted a lot. You start talking to someone, or there's a lot of noise around, or you have to attend to someone. So, you're unable to do that work. And that kind of work can be easily done with the 5 a.m. routine because that 1 hour is just for you. I also read a story of an author who used to find it very difficult to write. But when they started with the 5 a.m. routine, they had that time to themselves where they did not get distracted by anything else and they felt so focused. So, this is one of the benefits.
Good evening, everyone. Mentor Mitra wishes a happy Sunday to all. As it is rightly said, the greatest weapon against anxiety is our ability to choose one thought over another. Let's start today's webinar on the topic Anxiety Management Methods to Overcome and Regulate. It's a free webinar and the participants will be receiving an e-certificate for the same. Before beginning today's webinar, I would like to state the steps to avail e-certificate. They are as follows. A. Attend the complete webinar. B. When you see thank you on the screen, there will appear a link to a Google attendance form in the chat box. Click to mark your attendance and get the feedback questionnaire emailed. C. Fill the questionnaire you get in the mail for your details. D. Follow our page whether you did or not is also in the questionnaire. If you did and replied in the affirmative and actually did not follow our page, you will not receive the e-certificate. If all the above stated steps are followed, automatically an e-certificate will be issued online to you within 24 to 48 hours. Mentor Mitra is a mentoring organization. We aim to guide individuals wherever they are in their journey of career development and help them learn life skills to manage complex situations while enhancing their academic performance to optimal. Our involvement helps students and working professionals to set the right goals and enables them to define and manage their priorities. Please put your questions in the YouTube chat box and we will be happy to take them in the end. I would like to introduce our first speaker of the webinar. We welcome Dr. Ashima Puri. Dr. Ashima Puri is a renowned wellness initiator with 27 years of quality experience in training, teaching, psychiatric counseling, and psychotherapy. She has taught various courses including organizational development and change, training and development, leadership and supervision, organizational behavior, critical thinking, group dynamics, mindful leadership, and happiness, positive psychology. She is adept in utilizing expertise of human relationships for designing workshops and training programs like personality development, communication, executive stress management, performance management, time management, anger, worry, and anxiety, leadership, and motivation. Her proven expertise in conduction of relaxation training, meditation, and creative visualization. She is an expert in undertaking psychotherapy for a broad range of mental health issues, including depression, anxiety, phobias, marital counseling, adolescent and student counseling, relationship issues, and stress management through life skill training. Dr. Ashima Puri is an effective communicator with strong logical problem solving and organizational abilities. I would now request ma'am to please enlighten our audience. Over to you, Ashima ma'am.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So, thank you for such a brilliant introduction, Krisha. That was really, very too much, I felt. But now let's get back to the topic. I think that is what is concerning everybody, that what is anxiety and how to manage or regulate it. So, first of all, I would like to tell everybody that anxiety is a feeling where you're feeling distressed about the situation and you feel that you're faced with a challenge and that has become like more of a threat. And then you are also having an overwhelming anxiety where you are having, say, fast heartbeats, or you're looking at a situation and you're feeling that it cannot be managed, and there might be sweaty palms. So anxiety affects us in many ways. Can we have the next slide, please? Can we have the next? Yeah. So it affects our thoughts, it affects our moods, it affects our physical aspects, and it affects eventually our behavior. How it affects our thoughts is basically we don't have concentration. Many times we underestimate our ability also. We're all the time worried, and there are negative thoughts. Like I'm sure many of you must have also experienced that whenever there is, like, okay, somebody is a little late, what's happened to them, why haven't they come, don't they like me, what is wrong with them, so you don't have a good self esteem with everything that's happening, and you don't want to take help also. You're feeling very overwhelmed by everything, and then that affects our moods. We are nervous, we are always on the edge, we are so panicky, we can't work very well. And how it affects our physical health is that we get rapid heartbeats, we get dizzy, we get sweaty palms, or we can have tight muscles, so we are not relaxed. And the behavior of all of this is that we avoid, we don't want to get into that situation, and we turn away or turn our minds from that. And all these emotions add to our stress. So, what should we do? We need to think of a new way. We need to think of what is essential and what we need to do. And there are many things. And just like anxiety can play a lot on us, if we can learn very effective strategies to help us formulate and get out of it. So today I'm going to be talking to you only about 5 strategies. And the first is effective communication. Now, what I mean by effective communication is that I want to ask you, who is your best friend? Anybody, can you answer me on the chat, please? Who's your best friend? Anybody can answer me on the chat, please? Yeah? Prisha? Anshul? Your sister. All right. Anyone else? Who's your best friend? Now, Krisha, do you talk to her 24/7?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, myself. Now, who's written myself? Anchal, right? Yes, please, Parvesh. From all, yeah. No, so please understand that I am my best friend. Till I learn to make myself my best friend, nothing works very well because I'm talking to myself 24/7. So that's why, I mean, you have to have positive self talk. And in that, the two most important aspects are no self blame and no self criticism. You know, only positive self talk. Yes, we all can have a problem. Problems are bound to come. But if we start underestimating our access to it or our way to treat it, then it is a very, very difficult aspect. So I am my best friend, and you have to sleep and always tell yourself that, okay, you're not going to criticize yourself or say, no, this cannot be done, I cannot do it. There have to be different methods, there have to be various ways. Do not give in to anger or undermining yourself. And that is where anxiety comes from. So that's why there are two, three aspects which we have to really, get on to. And the first is that I need to set a worry time. Now, you might find this funny, but actually, this is very, very helpful. Let's set a worry time. And that can be only half an hour at any time during the day. Probably like, when you are awake, say 10 to 10:30, and that time is my worry time. And what do I mean by my worry time? Worry time is when I'm going to jot down all my essential problems which I am facing, whether they be related to my work or my family or a relationship or some situation. But and at night, now this is a training I have to get into. So at night, if I have any kind of a nagging thought, then I'll say, no, I'll put it in my worry time, because I'm going to actually look at it only during my worry time, so that you sleep better at night. Your sleep at night should not be disturbed. So many times I talk to many my clients, and they say that the first thing that's affected is their sleep, and they cannot sleep. So this is a practice which you should start from now, and that is set a worry time. And that worry time is half an hour, just half an hour of that worry time. When you're sleeping, sleep well. If there is a nagging thought of a problem, please tell yourself, I will look at it at my worry time. And I assure you, you will find solutions, you will find answers to your problems at your worry time, not at night when you're going to sleep, right? You need to have your proper rest. The second important thing is talk to friends and relatives. If you can, share, ask for support, look at how they are managing. But again, there should not be people who are critical of you or who are pulling you down. If you're friends you can talk to and they can assist you, that is great. And the another thing which I've not which is very important is affirmations, that I am good, I love myself, I can do this. Those affirmations are very, very essential. And the next thing, you know if you cannot help yourself, then go for professional help. Take and seek professional help. There is nothing wrong in that. So here I've got these bills of right. Please note it down. Now, the first thing is you have the right to refuse or say no, right? You have the right to change your mind. I mean, you might be doing something, but yes, you're not very happy about it. And it's absolutely fine. Don't worry or wonder what will the others say. Half the time we don't do things because out of fear, how is it going to, how others are going to react, how they're going to think about it, what is going to be happening, uh, the way the other people are going to look at it. And then you have the right to put yourself first before others without feeling guilty. Now, this is another very, very important aspect, because the thing which we are told is that you are selfish. No, whenever you put yourself first, unless and until you make yourself happy and comfortable, you cannot spread that or give that feeling to another person. If you are miserable and if you are at ease or at discomfort, you're not going to make the other person comfortable, whether it is family or friends or anybody else. So you have the right to put yourself first before others without feeling guilty. Please note it down. You have to, work on that. And then you have the right to ask for help. It's absolutely all right. And also, another very, very important aspect is that you have the right to make mistakes. Many times we don't do a thing thinking that, okay, what will happen? What if this is not correct? What will my fellow colleagues or my fellow people say? So it is not being very, very effective. That's why I feel ki no, I need to be very correct and I need to become very, need, but I can't change my mind, or I have to be always, I can't make a mistake. Because if I make a mistake, what will others feel or say? Now, the next very important aspect is being mindful. Now, being mindful means that whatever the problem is, now, if you think of here and now and you deal with it, you will be much, much better, because you become more aware of whatever the situation is. Do not carry your past into your now or worry about your future. Now is the time to make peace with your past and create a future that you want. Be fully alive and enjoy life, because this is very, very important, that we are really becoming mindful of every aspect about what we are doing. Like when I'm talking to you, then it's only you. I'm not thinking about what's happening in my home or what is happening with my family, or like how my other clients are going to be thinking. It is now, it is here and now. So this is the awareness which I need to create on an aspect, and this will make me calm and comfortable. Can we have the next slide, please? Yeah. So here, the third most important aspect is opportunities and solutions. Now, in everything, please look at opportunities, and then you see solutions everywhere. Because this is, if you're going to look only into problems, then only problems are going to be coming. But we have to train our brain so that we are looking at whatever, even like they say, silver lining in a cloud. So what does that mean? That means that you see the brightest thing in also the darkest possible aspect. The whole situation might be very bad, but when we are looking at any aspect, so we'll see as to what are the solutions, what can I do. And if my brain is trained into that, then I will only see solutions. Now here I want to introduce and ask all of you, have you played the game Tetris? Who has played the game Tetris? You know what the game Tetris is about?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Have you played that game?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so what do you do in that game?
You ensure that the blocks are in line so that the line clear ups.
Yeah. So the moment all the blocks fall in line, the line clears up. Now, what does that mean? It's a very good metaphor that the moment the line clears up, more blocks come. But that's what it is. Basically, if we are looking into solutions, if our focus is only on solutions, then we are looking at, and we can get out of any problems, and we will find solutions properly. So it is most important that we see opportunities and solutions. Now, the fourth strategy is, yes, forgiveness, kindness, and gratitude. Now, here I say forgiveness is for what? Forgiveness makes you much, much larger because we are holding on to a lot of aspects that, somebody did something to me, I might not be happy about it, you might have been abused somewhere, or somebody might have said something about you which you're not very comfortable about. But forgiveness is an aspect which makes you larger. And I know you might be thinking, why should I forgive the person who has abused you or who has insulted you? But the whole aspect is, even if the other person has insulted you, do you think that the other person is bothered? You are holding on to a grim aspect for a long time and making yourself small and uncomfortable, but the other person doesn't even know. So it is very important, and forgiveness makes you larger and makes you bigger. The other very important aspect is gratitude. Now, what is gratitude? Gratitude is something which, yes, we all know, but we don't do it so much. That is like a simple thank you, seeing whatever you, counting your blessings, seeing whatever you are thankful for. Gratitude is so, so very important that I cannot tell you, that if you fall into gratitude, you will be absolutely into a situation where you will start enjoying and loving the world. Whatever stress comes. Now, I assure you that tomorrow, every stress is also a challenge. You will, if you get into gratitude, you will feel that any kind of an anxiety makes you grow. Any kind of stress makes you, and you see it as a challenge, and then you can overcome it because you have gratitude, because you can say thank you for it, and because you learn how to work on that. That's why the simple small factors, that we start with a little bit of gratitude on a daily basis, and that gratitude for any three things in my day's event. In my today, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for my food, I'm grateful for my bed, I'm grateful for the uh, cool air. So that is it. And the next, uh, you know uh, so now the first, last most important thing, we come to our relaxation techniques. And the relaxation techniques are a deep muscle relaxation, which is difficult to explain, but also a deep breathing technique. And in that deep breathing technique, we do abdominal breathing. If you're very, very stressed, then please do this breathing technique, which will help you. That is, for the count of 5, take a breath in, hold it to the count of 5 in your stomach, and again for the count of 5, take your breath out. A deep breathing technique helps you to become calm and in control. And this kind of situation here, yeah, now that's it. Very good, thank you. So inhale to the count of 5, and the stomach should come out. Hold to the count of 5, and then exhale to the count of 5, and the stomach should go in. Do this 5 times in the morning, even when there is no anxiety. In the morning, if you do this, the practice is the key. And if you practice this on a daily basis, you will become much calmer and more in control. The other very important thing is getting into any kind of yoga or pranayam or meditation or some music, dance, prayer, a breath healing course, anything that you will stimulate your life force energy. When you stimulate your life force energy by meditation or pranayam or yoga, these aspects help you to deal with your situation in a much, much better form. Now, the next one, please. So we are, yeah. Now, one simple suggestion. Now, I have one simple suggestion for all of you. Look at your thumbnail for a minute. Just look at your thumbnail for a minute and tell yourself, I can do it. So, whenever you're feeling any anxiety or stress, just look at your thumbnail and repeat to yourself, I can do it. So, all I'd like to say is that managing stress and anxiety is a skill that you can learn, and you can do it. So, I'll be very happy for any questions. And whenever you have any stress or anxiety, just look at your thumb and tell yourself, I can do it. Close your eyes and say that I can do it. And you will overcome that problem and that situation. Thank you. Any questions, please? Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We would like to take in your questions and input at the end. We have Mentor Mitro's website here. There are various focus areas. Do visit our website and check out. We at Mentor Mitra meet individuals wherever they are in the journey of career development and help them reach where they wish to be. For various websites, there are various things which you can avail, like the mentors who are there to help you, various programs which are there. Going ahead for the details of the programs, we have Mentor Mitra courses for working professionals, for school students, and for university students with various months which are available, and you can do the one recommended and personalized for you. We have programs for working professionals, which includes Compass Pro course, which has 1 month of engagement, which helps you set the right direction and course. In that, we have inclusive features like time tracker, set up a self-awareness program, our 24/7 chatbot facility, more features like free access to webinar during the entire month, customized template for your career roadmap as well. Programs for university students are there with 1 month of engagement, which has Compass course for direction setting. In this, inclusive features like time tracker, flexible counseling sessions with mentor for total 2 hours of time in a month where they help you set the right journey, structured customized counseling session 1-on-1, competitive ability mapping, and AI-based psychometric assessment as well. There are programs for school students with 1 month of engagement as well, which includes 24/7 chatbot facility, continuous support, free access for webinars for 3 months, counseling sessions again, tracks and option template, which is very necessary in today's life. However, we have our Mentor Mitros app right here. The link is right here. You guys can just grab your phones and quickly either scan the QR code, which is available, or you can find the Mentor Mitro app in the Play Store as well. Here, presenting you of our app Mentor Mitro. This app is available on Play Store. You can download the app only on Android as of now. Download here is free of cost, with the programs inside are paid. App is available in India, Philippines, Bangladesh, Indonesia, Italy, Malaysia, Nepal, Russia, Spain, Thailand. It will be launched in other countries as well. Kindly download our app and get help in your career. If you have any queries with the app, please feel free to connect us or drop a mail at contact@mentormitra.com or connect@mentormitra.com, and we will be happy to answer them all your queries and concerns as well. We now welcome our second speaker for the day, Ms. Diksha Dogra. Ms. Diksha is a well-known NLP practitioner, personality transformation coach, speaker, and owner of Reimage by Diksha with an experience of more than 6 years. As a result of her personal transformation coaching, people push back their limiting beliefs and develop more empowering beliefs, which help them recognize their inner potential so that they can stop in the shadow of their old version and move in light with joy. We welcome you, Ms. Diksha. Please take over.
Hi, Krisha. Thank you so much for this lovely introduction. I hope I am visible now.
Yes, Diksha, please carry on.
All right. Okay. So first of all, thank you so much, Krisha, for introducing me. Uh, now, today's topic for me is anxiety management. But before we go to management, let's first understand what is anxiety and how does it occur. So I'll give you one example to have better understanding so that you can understand it in a better way. Let's just imagine that we have an overdue EMI after 2 days and we don't have money. We will pick up a thought like, oh my God, what should I do now? I don't have money. How will I arrange it? What if I will not be able to pay it on time? What if this? What if that? And so many thoughts, right? Then these thoughts will create a feeling of worry, fear. We will be like, oh shit, what should we do now? We will try to suppress those feelings. How can I talk to someone? What if they will come to know that I am not able to pay this amount? Or how will I talk to my parents, my siblings, my husband or wife? We will keep on suppressing those feelings, and when we suppress those feelings, somehow our behavior will get changed. Obviously, when I'm going through some worriness, some fear, my behavior will change, my body language will change, hence results will change. There might be aggression, fight with other person. There is a chance, right? This entire process creates a different emotion, different hormone, pump different hormones, right? And that creates a stress, and that is anxiety, which hinders our mindset, hinders our opportunities, everything. And we will feel like we have a headache, we have stomach ache, we are not able to talk, low breathing, and different things, overthinking. These are different signs of anxiety. So what is anxiety? It's a natural human reaction. Whenever something, we will feel like, oh, what should we do now? It's like, can we please go back to previous slide? Yes, so our mind is, sensing some danger, some fear, some worriness. Then what it will do, it will send a message to our adrenal gland so that it starts, pumping the stress hormones. The way I said, thoughts, feelings, then suppression of feelings, which will change our behavior and hence results. That entire thing will create anxiety. So that's how it got created. And now the different signs for anxiety, as I said, are overthinking, trouble in breathing, procrastination, laziness, avoidance of different things, less sleep, and low self-esteem. So these are the different signs of anxiety. Oh, if you are going through these, different things, am I going through anxiety? Oh, yes, you may not feel it sometime, but yes, you are going through anxiety. And but the good thing is, yes, you can overcome it, you can manage it, and that too in different ways, easy ways, I must say. So we can go to, yeah. All right, as I said, the process was first we pick up a thought. The thought can be any thought, but we can change that. It's like, kill the monster while it's little. So we can change our thought. If we know that we have an EMI, overdue EMI, and we don't have money, instead of thinking of problem or possible situations, worst situations, let's change our focus from problems to solution. What can be done? How can I arrange money, and in what time I need to arrange it? Or okay, fine, if I'm not be able to arrange it till day after tomorrow, then when, and how much I have to pay more for this? Possible solution, not possible problems. So instead of focusing on problems, let's now focus on solution. So this is how we can change our thought. All right. Next we can do is we can change our feelings. And how? We, rather than suppressing it, sometimes it happens like, oh my God, let's keep this to ourselves, right? But these, ourselves, keeping things to ourselves will create suppression of feelings. And now let's not suppress it. Let's express it with other person, with some trusted people, with one trusted friend, with your parents, with your mom, dad, your husband, your wife, with anyone. This will give you relief. Once you speak up, you will feel relaxed. Okay, fine. I have problem, but I know I can handle it. I am a bit relieved. So talk to someone who can, understand your problem. So this will help you in releasing your thoughts, in expressing your thoughts. So rather than suppressing it, express it with some other person, with trusted people. Now, feelings, we are talking about feelings, suppression, and expressing it with other people. Let's now talk to behavior. Thought, feelings, behavior. Let's go on a walk, mindful walk. Not like, okay, fine, we are walking and we are still thinking about loan amount, not able to pay the loan on time. What if this, what if that? So now give a pause to everything what is going on in your head, and then focus on, oh, okay, I am going on a walk. Let's just walk. That's it. Okay, if you're not going on a walk, listen to your favorite song. Listen to your watch your favorite movie. Do something which will make you happy, not just sitting on one single place and thinking about the problem again and again, again and again and again and again. That will only give you more anxiety, make you more anxious, nothing else. You will not be able to find any solution. So if you want to find a solution, change your behavior. That's really, really important. Now, when your behavior is changed, your result will automatically change. You may not be able to pay installment on time, but you will be able to handle the situation, handle the problem. Maybe after one day you will be able to pay it, 2 days you will be able to pay it, but I will manage. I'm gonna handle this. Now, what sometimes happen is people know these little things, right? Okay, mindful walk, or all right, this is how I need to do it. Let's talk with someone, but still they feel anxious. They feel like nothing can be done. I have problem and I have problem. And this is how they start attracting more things, more problems in their life. Now here what we can do is, it's like, our subconscious is trained to see only problems, not the possible opportunities, solutions. So here what we can do is, we can do affirmations. Affirmations are repetitive statements. So it's like, whenever we think of any thought which can make us anxious, let's just, replace it with the different, with a positive one, with the positive statements. Like, if I will think I'm not able to pay the installment on time, let's just change it into a positive one. I am able to pay my installments, my EMI on time. So this is how, if that's just one example, if the reason of your anxiety is self-doubt, comparison, or low self-esteem, anything, right? Change your statements. Like, I had anxiety issues because of low self-esteem, and I started my affirmation with, first I thought that I'm not capable of doing great things. I changed it with the different one, with the new one, positive one. I can and I am able to do things differently in a very good way. So it's up to you how you can change it. So when you will, keep on repeating it, you will settle it down in your subconscious mind. And it's like, whenever something happens, whenever you're about to pick, worrying, fear, anything, deep down that, yes, I can handle this. I'm capable of, tackling this problem. I can do this. And trust me, you will be able to handle that. It's not about, paying your installments on time. It's about how you tackle with your problem. Because you will not face or this issue all the time. There might be different issues, different problems, but yes, I can do this. You will be able to do this. It's like one of my favorite quote from Tony Robbins: when you think, when you believe you can, you actually can. And when you think, you believe, no, I can't, trust me, you can't. So believe in yourself, make your change your statements, change your internal communication with the positive affirmations. That will help you in training your subconscious mind, hence your thought process. As I said, it all starts with your thought. You picked up a thought, you created different feelings of worry and fear, and that created a suppression of feelings. When you suppress those feelings, your behavior will change, hence results. I'm repeating it again and again because I know the root cause of it, and I want all of you to understand that, because it's actually possible to kill the monster while it's little. Let's not create the everything like, oh, anxiety ho gayi, depression hai, let's just kill it. Oh, this is the thought I'm getting, I know how to handle it. That's what mentor Mitra is doing, right? That's what we are speaking for. So understand the process and get that solutions, how you can manage it and use it. You all know very well, as ma'am before me said all these things, right? I said these things, you may know it before that, but it's about implementation. If you will not implement it right now, right after this webinar, in anything xyz, anything, you will not be able to improve yourself. You will not be able to see your different versions. It's imperative to first understand things and then to implement. Without implementation, you will stay at the same place today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. So you need to grow. In order to grow, you need to implement things. And now, when all right, I have changed my subconscious mind, I am adapting new things, I'm affirming, still I'm not able to get the results I want. So first understand what are your goals. If you have problem, you know how to tackle it. Create some goals that will give you more passion, that will make you more passionate. When you have something in your mind, nothing can come and sit inside it. You can never welcome anxiety in your life. Never ever. When you have something very, very good sitting in your mind. Like, if I'll give you an example, suppose you have a goal of opening your own, setup, opening your own company, small company. And if you have a problem like financial issues, how to do it, I don't know, I don't have any help, how can I do it? Anxiety, thoughts, feelings, suppression, no one to talk, what to do with this? But with your goal, when you have clarity, okay, this is what I need to do. Fine, I know what I need to do. I have some problem. All right, I know how to manage it. I can change my thought. I can do, affirmations. I can do mindful walk. I can do change my behavior. I can do things which will make me happy. But when I have a goal, if in case I still have that issues, I know I have a clear picture of what I want to do. I will always look for solution. Always and always. I will not let anyone, any anxiety, any depression come and sit in my mind. No, never. I'll get up, I'll go ahead, and I'm going to look forward to the solution to make whatever I am thinking, whatever my goal is, to make it happen. So leave that thing of anxiety. People had, created this a big word, anxiety. Oh my God, oh my God. Let's not talk about it. Let's not let people know that I have anxiety issues. It's okay. When you can talk about your physical health, you can for sure talk about your mental health. If you're not comfortable in talking about your mental health with your friends, with your family, that means you're not comfortable. It's the time to change your circle. So have some people in your life with whom you can discuss things, and it's okay to talk about your mental health. So leave that thing of anxiety. You have all the tools of how to manage anxiety. thought, feelings, behavior, and results. So change your thought, change your feelings, your behavior, and your result will automatically change. All the tools for anxiety have a clear picture of what you actually want to achieve, the goals. Have that clear picture and just go ahead with that picture in your mind. You will definitely gonna attract it. Thank you. Now I welcome if you have any questions, so please bring it on.
The questions posted by the participants are now taken up. We welcome you again, Ms. Diksha and Ms. Ashna. The first question is, can anxiety help us in any way? Can it act in a positive manner? If yes, then how?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question, Krisha?
Can anxiety help us in any way? And if yes, then how?
Anxiety can definitely help you in a positive way. First, you need to understand that, all right, know the root cause, that what, why this anxiety is happening. Oh, is that so? Oh, that's why it's happening. Means it's sending you a message. See, every emotion has some message. Anxiety is a human reaction, emotion, right? Need to understand what kind of message it's trying to tell you. Understand that message and change your perception and change your behavior. That's the best personal development you can give to yourself.
And anxiety also helps you to prepare better. I just like to add a little bit here. Like if you are having an exam, so you have anxiety before your exam. So because you have anxiety, you prepare better. You work on that more. But yes, it shouldn't become a stress. So that much of a difference, it's very difficult to ascertain, but a little bit of anxiety is always a stimulant, which helps you to work better, to understand your situation, and to get to your solutions. But if that is not happening and it is recurring, then it needs to be treated. You know, so some anxiety is good, which we call like a stimulant, and some anxiety, if you cannot work on it, and if it stays, then it is a stress, then it needs to be looked into.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you so much. The next question for you, especially, ma'am, Ashima, ma'am. The question says, for an anxiety disorder like OCD, what is the right kind of help that can be sought from a professional, and what are the ways in which self-regulation can be done?
See, OCD is a very, it's a neurotic disorder. It can become psychotic also. And the first is becoming aware of it. We need a lot of family care if somebody has OCD. So OCD is obsessive compulsive thought disorder. So if there is an obsessive compulsive thought, then that becomes into a behavior. Now, one thing I want everybody to understand is that even if you have OCD, you can become functional. Functional is that you can carry on with your work or with your day-to-day lifestyle. But yes, it can create a problem. So the best is to become aware of it, and you need professional help if it's a recurring thought on a regular basis. If it is neurotic, it can be treated. There are medications also for it. And also a lot of family therapy needs to be done so that everybody understands what exactly the person is going through. Again, one thing you must know is that it is not, somebody is not behaving in a manner like, say, checking locks, that is, or washing hands. Now, washing hands is not something which they like doing, but it is happening. So they're not responsible for that behavior. It is a hormonal change within them. That's why medication can help. But the awareness is the most important aspect, that you have to become that. So what if you have OCD? you can still become functional. But if you get into a depression, or why am I, or it's a mental disorder, or am I mad because this is not an acceptable aspect, then it becomes a little, difficult, but it can be treated easily. It can be treated and you can overcome it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question for you both is, what can be the immediate relief for when anxiety is at the peak?
That can that can be a mindful walk, mindfulness, meditation. That can help you a lot to calm your mind for some time, because it can happen with anyone, that if you're trying to focus on solution but still your mind is occupied with the problems, you won't be able to do anything. So first, calm your mind either with deep breathing meditation, and then, or you can go for a mindful walk, mindfulness. You can do mindfulness. When your mind is calm, you can obviously focus on solution, so that can help you a lot. That can be an immediate solution. Ma'am, if you can add something.
Yeah, like I mean, if you remember, I just told everybody, like, I can do it, like a thumbs up. Just get onto that. And this is a training which we have to tell ourselves that I can do it. And once you tell yourself that you can do it, you will start seeing solutions. Problems are bound to come. Problems have to come. And these problems are challenges. And you must understand these challenges make you grow. So don't be scared. You see, the biggest aspect becomes fear that, oh, what will I do? What will others say? I can't, cope up with this, and something's happening to me or my health or my family or my situation. So that's why, just first of all, get yourself associated with your thumbs up. I can do it and I will do it. So that is the thing. And then the solutions will definitely come. Talk to people, talk to others. And the most important is your self-talk, internal self-dialogue. That dialogue has to be very positive. You are your best friend. And in that, when whatever the problem is, write it down, note it down. And at that time, maybe you can't see a solution, but the next day, maybe you will be able to, or after some time, let your mind be relaxed totally. Like, Diksha said very well, that if you are confused or if you are agitated about something, it is like, let me give you a small, simple example. If you take a cup full of mud and water, if you keep stirring it, the mud will keep revolving and you will not find that little speck of diamond which is there. The answer is there in your muddy water. But the thing is, you let the mud settle, let it become calm. So you need to become calm. That's why, just associate yourself, and I can do it, and you will be able to function properly and do it. And remember that this is just a simple challenge, and I will grow out into my best form. So don't worry about that. And your first question, anxiety also helps. Anxiety is a stimulant, so we shouldn't be scared of it. It is the fear which holds us back.
It's just an emotion.
It is, yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. The next question is, social anxiety can lead to a lot of concerns in everyday life, and we cannot change people. How can one begin to manage it, taking small steps? Ma'am, your smile says something. Please continue.
See, social anxiety is something which I get, from meeting people, going out, comparing myself. And that is an unconscious behavior which starts happening because unconsciously I'm comparing. I want this, or I should be like this, or I should behave in such a manner. So, socially, and we live in a society, we live in a culture, right? So, like I told you, the first most important aspect is your self talk, and you are your best friend. What are you telling yourself? How you're talking to yourself? And in social anxiety, if there is a problem, write it down. see what are the methods that I can work. Like Diksha told us very good things about mindfulness, about going out for a walk, about taking yourself out of that situation. But in society, we live in a culture, and that culture has a certain expectation and a demand. And why not? You know, but yes, you are not going to compare yourself. So that self-esteem has to grow. That, and don't worry about, I mean, what the other is doing. So here a simple affirmation is that I am good, I love myself. You know, if you just put that affirmation, and which is the fact, it's, I mean, I'm saying it's an affirmation, but it's a fact that I love myself. How many of you say that? Look into the mirror and tell yourself, I love myself. And when you say that, you will get more confidence. It's the aspect of confidence, and with that confidence you can work out and meet other people. So, anxieties are of many various kinds.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Diksha, would you like to weigh in?
Yeah. As ma'am said, yes, mirror practice, affirmations. First, social anxiety happens when you have, little bit doubt about yourself. If you have self-doubt, that's where that social anxiety begins. You will obviously gonna meet different kind of people. All right. But here you need to understand the fact, if I am good enough, I can handle anyone. So first establish that belief, downgrade that belief of I may not be able to talk, I may not be able to handle people, I have social anxiety. Stop using those words. Words have huge impact on us. Stop using those words. Instead of those words, replace it with different one, with positive one. Affirmation can help a lot. It can help us in maintaining our focus. If I'm affirming I am capable of doing great things, I am good enough, I love myself, if I'll keep on repeating this, affirming this, it will help me in eliminating that self doubt, low self esteem, limiting beliefs, and create a positive one. It will help me in aligning my focus. I am good enough, I can do it anytime. So whenever you will meet different people, or the people of not of your kind, you know deep down, oh yes, I can handle this, I'm good enough, I love myself, whatever happens, I'm going to handle it. So affirmation, and stand in front of the mirror. Talk to yourself, as ma'am said, like a like your best friend. Hey Diksha, you can handle this, you can talk to anyone, you are very amazing, you are amazing, you can do anything. Talk to yourself like that, or use I am statements. I can do anything, I am happy, I can do this, I can do this, I love myself. When you will start saying this, but say it with emotion. You cannot be like, I am good, I am very happy, I love myself. Not like this. Do it with emotion. Like, I love myself, I can do anything. Feel it. Again, it all starts with thoughts, feelings, and behavior. So feel it, say it like this, stand in front of the mirror, or as ma'am said, like this. Do it with the thumb. Just say it like, yes, I can do this, I love myself, and you will see change in yourself. That too, miraculous one. I have used affirmations personally in my life, and I literally have seen how my life has changed. And I can give you guarantee for that. Affirmations can change your life a lot. So, but use it with emotions, else it will be useless. Mirror practice, of course, but again, with emotions.
Thank you so much, Diksha. Ma'am and Diksha, would you like to give us some last piece of advice to our audience? Just three golden words or whichever suits you.
Ma'am, can you please start? Then I'll add.
So, you see, first of all, we must understand that anxiety we all go through. Like Diksha said, it's an emotion. And in that emotion, we are not actually seeing what my self talk is, and also how I'm training myself. If I give in to the anxiety, actually, I'm training myself into a wrong thought process, in the sense I can't do it, I'm scared, or what will happen, will I be able, like, she gave a lovely example about the EMI which has got to happen after, say, 2 days or something like that. And that's the worry. So the worry starts, and that is what we call unconditional thought. So I have already trained myself that I'm nobody. Now here, that's why again I tell you, have a worry time. Again, I'm emphasizing on the worry time, and make it for half an hour the next day, so that, okay, I can't think of anything right now, I'll think of it in my worry time. So you put it back to your worry time. Whatever thought which you cannot understand, or an answer you cannot get, put it on your worry time. Make yourself here and now and mindful for, and be calm. Once you're calm, you deal with that, because that worry time will become your planning time. And that's what we need to work on. But that has to start from now, in the sense like that training. Otherwise, I'm training myself into a negative self belief. So that has to stop. And from that negative self belief that I'm good, I will work on myself, or I have a worry time, and my worry time is my planning time. And I can do a lot more, you know. So this is what I would like to tell everybody: create your worry time. Yeah. So that can make you, that be very helpful and beneficial.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Diksha, would you like to?
Yes. We all are human beings, and we all have right to feel different emotions. It's natural. It's not like I have anxiety issues, I cannot do anything. Don't make anxiety a big disease. It's all about emotions. It's about we have suppressed something in our heart, in our mind, and that's why we are getting different emotions. So if you don't have anyone to talk with, what you can do is journal your feelings. Whatever thoughts you are having, just write down, this is the emotion I am feeling, and why you are feeling that emotion. When you write it down, when you journal it, you will understand the root cause of problem, and when you understand the root cause, you will be able to eliminate your problem. So that's the best I can give you right now. And honestly, anxiety is nothing, it's just an emotion, and you can overcome it anytime if you will just
Yeah, here I'd like to
get up.
add, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you, but this is one thing. Anxiety, the way we see it, like, we psychologists and therapists and all, we see it as like the simple cold of the mind,
Hmm.
And that's how it can be dealt with. I mean, how a simple cold is, you take and you're fine with it in about 3-4 days. Like, do you get so anxious about a cold? No. So anxiety is like the cold of the mind, or the feeling.
Correct. Being a software engineer, yeah, even if your software is not working, our manager is like, you have done something wrong in your code. And yes, till the time we correct it, it will not gonna, make our software working. So it's same like as ma'am said, it's the code of your mind. If your code is incorrect, you won't be able to think, and your behavior will be changed. And the moment you change your code, you correct your code, you will start behaving like a person, the amazing one, the way you want to see yourself. So get up, gear up. If you have anxiety, get up, look at the mirror and say, I can do it. I can handle it because I love myself.
That's it. Lovely.
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Diksha. Thank you so much, ma'am. We really thank our audience and our speakers for giving such an insightful session on a Sunday. Your outcomes and inputs for these anxiety related queries would help us a lot. Now, I would like to repeat the steps to avail the e-certificate. A, attend the complete webinar now that you have done that. B, you see thank you on the screen. There will appear a link to a Google attendance form in the chat box. Click to mark your attendance and get the feedback questionnaire emailed. C, fill the questionnaire you get on mail for your details. D, please download our application from Google Play Store. It's with the name Mentor Mitra. E, follow our page whether you did or not is also in the questionnaire. If you did and replied in affirmative and genuinely did not follow our page, you won't be getting the e-certificate. If all the above steps are followed automatically, an e-certificate will be issued online to you as well. You can all get in touch with us on Instagram @MentorMitra, on Facebook @MentorMitra. You can visit our website www.mentormitra.com. You can also visit our social media handles mentormitra.com, or you can email us at contact@mentormitra.com. We would be happy to help and guide you for the same. Thank you for attending the complete webinar. Once again, I thank you, Diksha and ma'am, to give us such insightful session.
Thanks to you for having me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice meeting you, Diksha.
Same here, ma'am. I was about to say it.
We should get together sometime.
Exactly. That's what is in my mind.
Yeah.
See you soon. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.